All right, we are on day 17. It's all about the origin story. This should be interesting. Boom! What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I am Jake. Nice to have you here. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe. Let's get into it. All right, day number 17 is all about the origin story. It's kind of a spin-off of yesterday. Yesterday was all about the Epiphany Bridge story. Today is just how you got started. You're going to use the Epiphany Bridge script and tell pretty much your story of how you got into the business you're planning on going into. For me, as an example, I would tell the story of how I decided to start YouTube. For my wife, she's going to explain how she got into making her own bows, and she does a whole bunch of other stuff. But not gonna get into that. But you get the point. You're just describing the story behind you. So we got Russell's video here. He just gives you a script, a little questionnaire. Fill out the questionnaire, and bam, you got your origin story. That being said, we're gonna go over those questions here a little later. I'm gonna save that for the end of the video. Yeah, let's move on. That's literally all he says, and then he does say that he wants you to go out and spread your origin story. If you have a social media presence, go out and explain about your origin story, or go on Facebook Live and tell your origin story. Or in my case, it would be the origin story for YouTube. I'm not doing that right now, so fair warning. I will be doing one eventually because I think I probably need to. I'm sure a lot of you that are watching this that are not my family members, I'm sure there's quite a few of those too. But I'm sure you guys are probably interested in where I came from, why I started this, and why I chose YouTube. Matter of fact, not even why I just chose YouTube, why I chose YouTube and then to talk about business, which is something that does not interest a lot of people. We'll get into that later, so just stay tuned for that. I will be posting it, don't worry. Yeah, the next one down is Steve here. Steve is basically walking you through how he created his origin story, and then he goes and makes up a random origin story. I think it was about supplements, and then he shows the process on how he's going to come up with an origin story for that. And that's pretty much his whole video. He does give a lot of tips and tricks in there. One of them being you kind of want to treat it like you're a little 5-year-old. So every time you think of something to write down for the answers, you ask yourself why. Then you answer it, and then you ask yourself why again. Then you answer it, ask yourself why again. Yes, it's going to get annoying, it's going to get repetitive, but you're going to get down to the nitty-gritty. So that makes sense. I like that. It was good advice. He did mention storytelling is everything and that you need to start now. So he also said to go post everywhere. Yay. Now, generally, origin stories are very personal, so I can see how a lot of people would have trouble posting that, especially on social media, even to clients, to people in your group that you've gathered. My wife, for example, has a group of, I think, like 150 people, so she would have to go out and tell them, who some of them she doesn't even know very well at all, if at all. So I could see how that would be nerve-wracking in some situations, but you gotta go do it. Like I said the other day during the publishing video. If you haven't checked that out, check the cards up above. But like I said during that, you got to find your voice. That's what I'm trying to do. That's what everyone else should do. That's what you should do. So just go find your voice. The next one down is Jim Edwards. Jim Edwards is talking about the transition to the offer. So after you've created your origin story, you have to create a transition into your offer. So you tell your story and then say, and that's why you created such and such course, or that's why we're offering you this free bow. All you have to do is cover shipping. That's why we're going to give you this 7-day workout program absolutely free. Just easy stuff like that. He did go into a couple different versions of transitions, as you can tell. I like the and that's why blank. That's my favorite. It flows very easy. I believe that was his favorite in the video as well. It's something a lot of people would be nervous about, is transitioning from a story to the offer. So it kind of makes that natural as you go. You just kind of build it into your script. And he did say practice the story and then doing the offer right afterwards, which is fantastic advice. But yeah, that's it on this end. Let's go back to my pretty face. Hey! But yeah, that's it. So let's go over the questions real quick and then we're done. Here are the questions. You can barely see that. All right. Backstory. What is your backstory that gives us a vested interest in your journey? It's question number 1. Question number 2. What did you want to accomplish? Whew. Sorry, had to yawn. All right. Desire. What did you want to accomplish? And then we're going into the struggles. External struggles. What external struggle were you dealing with? Internal struggles. What internal struggles were you dealing with? The wall. What wall or problem did you hit within your current opportunity to start you on the new journey? Okay, that was worded kind of weird. But yeah, what problem did you have that started you on the journey of discovery, basically? Epiphany. What was the epiphany you experienced and the new opportunity you discovered? Plan. What plan did you create to achieve your desire? Conflict. What conflict did you experience along the way? Achievement. What was the end result you achieved? Or didn't achieve, for that matter. A lot of good stories end up with the main character not reaching the goal. Transformation. What transformation did you experience? That one's going to be hard. I think it's one of the harder questions. But yeah, once you have that down, you answer those questions, you put them in sentence form, and then you just kind of make them flow. If you guys are interested in what our Epiphany Bridge is going to be, we have a rough draft formed. We're not completely sold on it yet, but if you guys are interested in hearing the Epiphany story for the business that we're going to be doing, then I have no problem with that. Comment down below, and I'll make a follow-up video and link it. That'll be pretty cool. If you guys are interested, we can do that. But that's it for today. That is the summary of day 17, all about origin stories. So if you liked the video, like down below. It really does help out the channel. And subscribe, hit the notification bell. So that way you get the alerts for the next videos. Posting every day right now. So we'll see you in the next one. Later.